the actual voice of the masters, the actual voice of Ray Charles, or the actual voice of Billie Holiday, or the actual voice of Ella Fitzgerald. It seems to be something that's being done quite a lot lately, in terms of a lot of people singing duets with them with their original track. But I think extracting their vocals to just the pure vocal and then redesigning something around it is not something too many people have done before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Every time she sings, play, yeah. Okay. Then back. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna say
like a bebop.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say swing.
Swing. Okay.
I see trees.
¿Está bien? ¿Está bien? Ahora sí. Joaquín, mira la afinación.
I feel like I'm living in Cuba. The normal way is just you know, that sort of hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? You know, so it's like sort of in between a jazz rhythm and an R&B rhythm.
Y aquí nos vamos cha.
Y aquí nos vamos cha.
Esa es la cosa.
Entonces, 1, 2, re, de, re, pa,
Asentadito.
hasta aquí.
Váyanse siempre con la voz.
Hasta aquí.
Sí.
Hacer, mi madre, él hacer. Es la figura.
Muchachos. Vamos a vernos siempre con la voz.
No, our first day of recording here in Cuba, in Havana, has exceeded all of my expectations. I just thought, you know, it was great because as soon as we got to the music, we've been sort of anticipating this moment for quite a while. So as soon as we got to making the music and playing with the guys, the musicians, it just, everything fell into place, and it was, you know, like meeting brothers in another land.
Mira, dile que yo.
There was no time to meet or rehearse beforehand. We just did it straight in the studio. And, you know, Emilio had brought some sketches of the ideas he had, and, you know, had very clear ideas of the rhythm track that the musicians he chose would use. And then it was a matter of just sort of talking with him and getting some of the things that I had thought about before implemented, some of the harmonic things, some things just to do with where things would sit to provide enough variety on various tracks. even though we don't speak each other's languages, we speak the language of music, which is universal. So that is just more proof of it here, actually.
La música cubana tiene elementos de raíz que son África, España, algunos elementos asiáticos, algunos elementos de Francia, pocos. Pero esa unión de lo africano, lo español, es lo que caracteriza principalmente la música cubana. Una música muy ritmática, muy cadenciosa, creada por los que lo crearon, con mucho gusto, pienso que la música cubana tiene mucha de energía positiva.
And I certainly understand why Dizzy Gillespie felt that the future of music lay in Cuba and Latin American countries, and their approach to not only the history of music, but to developing into the future. It was some kind of paradigm shift, I guess, when you hear Ella's voice. Because you're thinking, that's Ella, and when it's isolated as well, it's just like, I'm actually playing with Ella Fitzgerald. And also, you're just hearing her voice, and it's still just killing, without the orchestra, without Armstrong, just that voice isolated on its own, rhythmically, the tuning, the swing, everything about it. It's amazing. So, it's incredibly emotional to do that. And then to surround it with the power that these guys are bringing to it, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I feel like I'm really in Cuba now, playing with these musicians.